Hey YouTube, iTech411 here with my iOS 7 Hidden Features Part 2. Now again, these aren't just features that Apple neglected, they're just ones that they didn't really talk about in WWDC 2013. If you have seen some of these before, don't get mad, for I will have more later to come. Now the first one would be in the Compass app. As you can see, there's an inclinometer, so you can tilt it and get different angles, and when you're in the actual app, you can find your degrees and your latitude by tilting it. Now the second feature I want to show you is the Wi-Fi Hotspot 2.0. Now if you go to Hotspot, you won't really find anything different, but Hotspot 2.0 brings better hotspot, more reliable, and faster. The next feature would be that there is now a compass on the Maps app. To see if you have directions somewhere, or if you're just on the general map and you tap somewhere, you can see that the compass app appears in the top right hand corner right there, so you can see that it kind of gives you the directions that you're going, and it's a pretty nifty feature. It's small, but it's still pretty cool. Now the next thing I have to show you is still in Maps, and if you go into directions, say if you have a direction from one place to another, you now have the option get walking turn-by-turn directions. So you can see here, you click on the little person there and it gives you walking directions, which is a pretty cool feature. It's not something you might use a lot, but it's there in case you do use it. Now the next hidden feature is in the FaceTime application, is FaceTime audio. So if you click the little dial button next to the FaceTime icon, you can audio call them, which basically like Skype or a phone call, but is free for FaceTime users, which is a pretty cool feature that Apple is bringing to iOS 7. Now the next hidden feature is in settings and under Safari settings, and its ability to turn do not track on. So if you turn this on, it'll basically try to tell the servers not to track you for more security and privacy when you're browsing the web through Safari. Now the next hidden feature is in the Messages app in settings, and is the ability to block phone numbers from FaceTiming you, calling you, and texting you. So this is good for more privacy for someone knowing that you don't want to be texting you or calling you or communicating with you. Now the next hidden feature is one you've probably heard about. It is that the clock application and clock icon updates in real time, so you can see the second hands moving there. This is basically a widget for your home screen for the clock application. The next hidden feature is one that I'll probably be using a lot, and is that it is now the ability to zoom in during video capture, so it's really cool for taking videos. You can now zoom. Now the next hidden feature is that you can set panoramic wallpapers on your home screen and your lock screen. Now you've probably heard of this one before or seen before, but it basically lets you get panoramic wallpapers and you can scroll through it on your device. Now this isn't the best photo, but it is panoramic, and you can see if you tilt it from side to side, it will go around, and up and down it'll also change. So it's pretty cool. It definitely is basically like a live background on your device. The next hidden feature is something you've probably heard about or know about, and is that you can swipe to unlock anywhere on the lock screen. Now I really like this because it's a lot easier than having to do the slide to unlock on the bottom of the screen. I really like the functionality that you can swipe to unlock anywhere on the top or bottom of this lock screen. Next is the fact that there is now Flickr and Vimeo integration with iOS. Now there's still no Instagram integration, but you see there is Vimeo and Flickr, and in the sharing options there's also Vimeo and Flickr, so that's pretty cool for people who are fans of that. And finally on my list is that there's now in the cellular section in settings, there's now the ability to set which apps you want to use cellular data. So say if you have a data cap, or you don't want one application to be using data, you can turn it off in the cellular section so that you won't be using as much data. So thanks for watching YouTube. Don't forget to check out my part 1 of this series, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter @Tech411. Like this video, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Please check out some of my other videos. This is iTech411, and I'll see you later.